has a responsibility to protect human rights? Human rights connect us to each other through a shared set of rights and responsibilities. A person's ability to enjoy their human rights depends on other people respecting those rights. This means that human rights involve responsibility and duties towards other people and the community. Individuals have a responsibility to ensure that they exercise their rights with consideration for the rights of others. For example, when someone uses their right to freedom of speech, they should do so without interfering with someone else's right to privacy. Governments have a particular responsibility to ensure that people are able to enjoy their rights. They are required to establish and maintain laws and services that enable people to enjoy a life in which their rights are respected and protected. For example, the right to education says that everyone is entitled to a good education. This means that governments have an obligation to provide good quality education facilities and services to their people. Whether or not governments actually do this, it is generally accepted that it is the government's responsibility, and people should call them to account if they fail to respect or protect their basic human rights. As well as belonging to every individual, there are some rights that belong to groups of people. This is often in recognition of the fact that these groups have been disadvantaged and marginalized throughout history and consequently need greater protection of their rights. These rights are called collective rights. For example, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples possess collective rights to their ancestral lands, which are known as native title rights. Rights that can only apply to individuals, for example, the right to a fair trial, are called individual rights. Tune in to the Woodhull Human Rights Commission on Women of Color at the intersection of housing, healthcare, and violence to find out more.